Alright, just got through watching Lee Selby defend his IBF Featherweight title, 126 pounds, against Eric Hunter. He came through, had a little bit of trouble, got dropped in the second round by Eric Hunter by a nice right hand whip followed by a left hook that caught him high in the temple and dropped him as Selby was coming in with his own right hand. And he managed to get up and recover from that, however. Hunter was still landing some shots in the third round, but then from there, Selby was able to pretty much take over for most of the rest of the fight. Hunter came back a little bit in the 8th and the 10th, but in addition to coming back, he actually wound up getting a point deducted for low blows. I thought the ref was a little bit quick to take the point in the first place, but I mean Hunter does have a history of low blows, so it's entirely possible that the ref was aware of that. Hunter's been disqualified for low blows before, so he may have been a little bit sensitive to that in particular. But Hunter got 1 point taken away. He almost got 2 points. It looked like it was going to happen, but the ref chose not to do that. He just gave him another warning and basically said he was going to disqualify him if it happened again. But Hunter, in spite of the fact that he was trying, Selby was able to pretty much outbox him, stick and move, and Hunter was just waiting too long by and large in between throwing the shots. He had a lot of opening opportunities, a lot of counter opportunities that he just simply didn't take advantage of. Possibly due to stamina, possibly just due to not wanting to react as quickly as one would when there's fire coming at you at all times. Selby is a pretty good work rate type fighter. He kept a good jab on Hunter, mixed up shots pretty well. And in spite of the fact that Hunter dropped him, I mean, Selby showed a lot of class in this fight, did a good job. And after the fight, they were talking about possible fights with Carl Frampton since Frampton's moving up. Of course, Frampton had the IBF title at 122 in addition to the WBA. So that would be a no-brainer for Frampton versus Selby in the UK. Big fight. They also mentioned Leo Santa Cruz as a possibility. That fight is out there. And then I guess there's a rivalry between him and Josh Warrington, who's fighting Hisashi Amagasa in about a week. So those are potential fights for Selby looking into the future. I think I would favor Selby over Frampton at the moment. Not sure about Santa Cruz. I think Santa Cruz is just the aggression and volume would give Selby a lot of problems. Somewhat similar to Montiel, albeit with an entirely different style, because Montiel is a lot more of a slick stylist, like a slick power puncher, I guess you might say. He's a guy that he'll slip and move and make you miss, and he'll make you pay in a big way. Like he'll hit you with some major power. Although Selby did manage to show a good chin in general in that fight, and I mean even in this fight against Hunter, even though he was dropped, it appeared to be a little bit more of a momentary thing, like momentarily stunned and knocked off balance. But he recovered well, and he came through in flying colors as a champion should. So props to Lee Selby. Good fights on the horizon for him. Hopefully, either the Frampton or the Santa Cruz fight comes off. Be an excellent fight for everyone involved, and we'll see how it goes. And getting ready for the Charles Martin versus Anthony Joshua fight coming up here in a minute. So I'll hit you guys on the next.